Hey you! It's Cancer Bats on the AU review!
Welcome boys, welcome back to Australia.
Thanks!
Yeah, no worries. Now you're of course here for the SOUNDWAVE Festival as well as some side waves on your own and with Bullet for my Valentine. How have the shows been so far?
We came mainly for the pies, I'll be honest. But
and the
show,
grubs.
Witchetty grubs and pies. So far we've eaten pies every day of tour.
Pie face.
But the shows have been great as well.
Yeah? Any highlights so far?
I would say it's all been highlights. No lowlights. Definitely.
I think the biggest highlight for me is just that the
there's
fans
pie?
the fans are coming out.
Oh
You know?
yeah, that side of things.
Playing this festival where there's so many amazing bands playing, and to know that there's actually a lot of people that want to come see our band is just amazing.
Yeah.
It's great.
Especially the way that we're kind of like in our own little nook, so it's not like there's people hanging out there in like a weird corner for no reason. So it's like when we play, there's definitely like people that will come, they'll make the pilgrimage to watch Cancer Bats, which is very flattering for us.
Have you had a chance to catch any bands yet, or are you looking forward to seeing any while the festival's on?
We definitely have like a long checklist. So far I've been lucky. My plan for every morning of the festival is to drink coffee and watch Red Fang, because they play at like 11:30. So I'm always like having my breakfast with Red Fang, and so far it's been awesome. So I'm 2 for 2 on that one.
We watched Lucero.
Yeah, we watched
every
Lucero
day.
most days too. So 2 for 2 on that one. I watched Orange Goblin the other day, which was so awesome. Those dudes totally ripped. First time in Australia, and I kind of like what we were saying, like you can see how stoked they are. Like it's like, yes, people want to watch our band. Like that kind of side of things at a festival is rad.
Now tell us about the experience of playing to a festival of this magnitude over here. Like, would you see anything like that when you're over in Canada, or is this something totally different for you guys?
This type of festival we definitely don't have in Canada. But there are a lot of, like, I think this is just as good, if not better, than any European festival that we play. I would put it up there with, like, you know, Grows Rock, Hellfest, Download Festival, like those types of things.
The lineup is incredible.
Yeah.
Like in Canada, this lineup just would not happen.
In Canada, you'd have a festival that maybe has 2 stages,
Yeah.
where here you have 6, and it's like all guns firing at once all day long. So it's like there's so many amazing bands playing all day long. It's like 24 hours of like craziness. I know it doesn't
Jammed into 12.
Yeah, it's like there's so many bands playing that I like I said, like you were like, are you gonna see Crossfaith? It's like, well, Crossfaith plays and Sharks play and Red Fang plays and like all these bands, so it's like I wish I was in better shape so I could like run.
And then that's not even to mention the bands like that are playing in and around our set. That it's just like we're never gonna see them because I have to set up drums.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I'm never gonna get to see
Kill
Ghost
Switch,
play, Kill
Ghost,
Switch,
Sick of It All.
except for the side wave tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna
Go
watch
see
Sick of It All at the Sidewave.
Oh,
Which is
cool.
gonna rule. Sick of It All, Madball, and VOD playing in the same room in Sydney. I think Sydney's gonna erupt.
Awesome.
The pit will erupt.
Now, for your show, I know this is probably pretty hard to do. Is there one word that you feel sums up your show perfectly?
Fun.
I was like, headbang is 2 words.
Hyphenate it.
Fun.
In Australia,
Sweat. Spit? Could we say spit?
Yeah, you're on at like 6:30, aren't you? Around that.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been nice actually. In Brisbane, like the sun was going down as we were playing. We were like, the night. So it was cool. But yeah, the other day it was definitely still hot.
And it's definitely like for kids and for us, like we're trying to get there early to have breakfast with Red Fang. It's like by the 6 o'clock, man, it's a long day.
Now, being a visitor before, how do our crowds shape up compared to those around the world?
You guys definitely have a comparable party animal crowd, I would say, to Canada especially. I find Australia and Canada likes to consume tons of beer and spirits and then have a good time regardless of age, which is really nice. Like people in Australia will go for it, and there's a lot of like there's like a silver-haired fox in the pit at like SOUNDWAVE the other day, and he was like singing along, going for it. Like old dude, unbuttoned shirt, just like ripping with a bunch of kids. And I was like, this is the best.
Yeah.
I like gave him a huge hug afterwards, like jumped down in the barricade to like give people high fives. And here was this like old dude just like, yeah. And I was like,
I
yes.
actually like had a bunch of friends from other bands that watched and were just like, you guys have the craziest fans. Like, you had an old man.
Dude.
Like,
I kind of love that about Cancer Bats, though, is that, like, regardless of where we go, we seem to be able to draw out the, like, there's, like, the old dudes with, like, the young kids.
Yeah.
Like, when we played our Sidewave in Brisbane, there was this, like, super old, like, biker dude with, like, his, like, kid. And his kid's, like, 20 in a Slayer shirt, and he was, like, super old dude wearing, like, big old bandana, and you'd, like, they were both just in the pit together, like ripping, and I was like, yes! I love that our band is able to do this.
You'll have to come back more.
Yeah.
yeah, no kidding.
Quit being so far away.